Alright, let's go. We're here with some Sonic Mania. So unlike Sonic 3 or Sonic 1, I have played this. This is probably my most played classic Sonic game. That doesn't like show here because I originally had it on Switch, and like all of these files are filled out on Switch. But I'm just gonna do a Sonic and Tails playthrough this time. You can tell I love this game. I mean, big shocker, like who doesn't, but like this is like one of my first times being around for a like Sonic release, like actually like following the release of the game. I think the first game that I followed, the first ever Sonic game I followed a release for was Sonic Boom, and that was like really interesting. Oh, it feels so good. Here we go. Here we go. Give me like 2 seconds, okay. I had to adjust the volume on my headphones because it was a little bit loud. Man. It's crazy how this was the game that started like the conversation on level reuse. Actually, I should not go this way. No. Need to get this special stage. See, these are the type of backgrounds I'm talking about that we need, bruh. It's one CD in Mania, like, special stage backgrounds. That aesthetic is, like, we need that. But they released a, today they released a, like, interview with Naoto Oshima and, Takashi Iizuka on Sonic Superstars. And, like, they asked him a bunch of questions. It was an interview, and they had footage, and I was right. I don't like the aesthetic of the backgrounds for the special stages because they're very just blank. Like, they're just blue with like some patterns on them that are just like a slightly darker blue. It's not very like. And then there was one. I think it was a I liked it more than the just generic blue background. But it was still kind of weird, which I guess is kind of good. But it was like a bonus stage, I think, and it was like it almost looked like a carnival ride type thing, where it was like made of cardboard, which is kind of cool, using the like 3D to your advantage to like display things that would be harder to display in pixel art form. Easy. I really like what this game did with Act 1 and Act 2's. Like, it expanded on Sonic 3 and Knuckles version, where like it like transitions into the next act, but like each next act has like a new visual style to it within the same environment. So like this one is like underground. This one is like underground, and actually give me back up there. Hold on. Where is he? There it is. Here you go. Where am I going? Hold on. Why am I going this way? I need to come back over here. This is not like... I don't know why I'm taking this. This is not usually the route I take. Like, I keep messing up and going on different routes, but this is the route I usually take. Hold on. I missed it. Tails, where are you at? Yeah, come here. I need you. So I don't remember if this is the same sound effect in Sonic 3, but I love Tails' like tail like flying sound effect in this game. Here we go. Look at that. Literally Sonic 1 like fishes in the background, except different colors. Like some crazy ass like Roman architecture. Like where else you get in this? There we go. Yeah, I know these special stages like so well now that I can just do them like super fast. Like I said, this is like the classic Sonic game I know the best and have played the most, so... Yep, okay. Wait, oh. Oh yeah, I have the mod on. I accidentally kept the mod on where I have all, or no? Wait, why do I have the insta shield then? What? Did I just accidentally have that on in the settings? Whatever. Wait, I swear, yeah, this is the end of the stage. Hold on. At least I think it is. Which I don't want to be at yet. Or no, wait, no, it's not. I'm just stupid, I think. I think I just screwed myself, actually. I did not want to come in here. Get me out of here. I had enough blue spheres yesterday. Although y'all didn't get to see it because my audio cut out for the first 51 minutes of the recording. There was one part that stayed for some reason. It was really weird. I don't know what caused the audio glitch. Because my mic was not muted. My microphone was not on mute. Ow. No, I don't need to stop here. Wait, hold on, actually. No, never mind. Okay. Get me up here. Yep. I need this special stage up here. Over here. Cross up here. There you go. Yeah, special stage. I don't remember how, but I used to be able to catch it like right where it is right now. But like, I don't remember how I used to do that. Like I was like I actually cracked out of my mind before. But I do know that jumping slows you down in the special stages. But it does help you turn. Like it does help you make tighter turns. Like that was faster than if I were to have jumped over that, even though it seems like it slows you down. There you go. Three Chaos Emeralds down, 4 to go. I think the only zone that I don't really like in this game, at least as much as I like the other zones, is Titanic Monarch, which is unfortunate because it's one of the only 4 unique zones in this game. Yeah, this game's bosses have a problem where you just like phase through them sometimes. It's literally just like the Death Egg in Origins. I don't know if that's a glitch, or I don't know if that's a bug in the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But like sometimes you'll like phase through the boss instead of hitting them. Literally a bug that happened to me on recording. I hate that this game is tied to Sonic Forces. Like, it is directly tied to Sonic Forces, because, like, now it's so weird in the timeline, because no matter how this game, or no matter how the timeline is, like, explained away, like, it doesn't make, like, Sonic Mania, it doesn't make sense in the canon anymore. Because, like, if you try to explain it that this is a classic Sonic from another dimension, then modern Sonic is a completely different entity from this Sonic. Like they tried to make it out in Forces. But now they're trying to say that... classic Sonic is younger modern Sonic, which is what I thought before they said that. But that means this game makes no sense? I mean, I guess you could, I guess a way they could try to explain it off is, like, yeah, modern Sonic just experienced these same exact events as classic Sonic, so every single classic Sonic ever has to go through Sonic Forces twice. Which would definitely be an interesting decision, but it would, I guess, make it make sense. But it still wouldn't... I guess I could just explain it by Tails being stupid, but that also would be weird. Because he was the one that said classic Sonic was from a different dimension. Alright. Actually, wait a minute. Get back here. I need to go back. And I need you, Tails. Tails, get over here. There you go. Wait, what? They close you off from this? I swear I could do this before. Hold up, you know what we're doing? We're doing a cheese. We're going to Cheeseville, alright? Because if you restart the stage, it keeps your progress on the special stages. So now if I go to the bottom path here, I can get the special stage down here. At least I think that's how it works, right? Whatever. Pretty sure I already passed it, actually. I messed up. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I hate when that happens. Even though this is the classic Sonic game I've played the most, I have not played it in a while. Wait. No, okay, never mind. I'm just stupid. Okay, I went backwards for a second. Or held backwards for a second. Okay. Yep. That definitely can happen. No way it happened twice in a row. That is crazy. Can we just slow down, I guess? Because I need to go all the way down. When I say all the way, I mean all the way. There's a special stage down here. Okay, let me grab these. Although there was this weird thing that caught my attention in the interview they did with Naoto Oshima and Takashi Iizuka. I'm gonna get back on this. Okay, alright, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. But there was a part where Oshima, I think it was, said, like this game, like, Superstars includes, like, features never seen before in, like, Sonic 1, 2, and 3, but he didn't mention CD. And I thought that was a weird thing to not include. Because throughout the entire rest of the video, they include CD. In, like, everything they say. So, like, does it include everything from CD? Like, does it include time travel and, like, weird stuff like that? Because we haven't seen the last half of the game. That'd be cool. Well, I mean, I'd appreciate it, but I know some people don't like the time travel mechanic, so... Or how it was implemented. I mean, I guess it could change how it was implemented and people would like it, I guess. Or more people would like it. Also, the... Takashi Iizuka saying that... Superstars, like... This isn't in the interview, this is in, like, a different interview. Him saying that, like, pixel art is, like, outdated. I get what he was trying to say, but I don't think he said it correctly. Because, like, market-wise, pixel art, like, casual-wise, pixel art is typically viewed as, like, old-timey, like, old school. And, like, to people who don't play video games that often, it's like, yeah, this is old or whatever, so why would I pay $60 for this, or $70 for this, right? That's what he's trying to say. But, like, there's still games being released in modern day with pixel art. A lot of indie games are pixel art based, but that's for a different reason. That's because, like, it's a more affordable art style. And, well, I won't say easier to do, because pixel art, I've tried doing pixel art, it can be very difficult. But, like, pixel art is its own unique style, because, like, you could make this game like they're making Superstars right now, and I guarantee you it would not feel the same. Like, to look at. It would have a very, like, different vibe to it. But, like, because Sonic Mania is pixel art, it has, like, that retro, like, but still new feeling vibe. Honestly, I would have paid way more for this game than what it actually is. But, like, I get where he's coming from. It's just not, like... because it's the same reason they made Sonic Frontiers like realistic. Because according to Izuka, it would draw in like new fans to the series that aren't necessarily like like gamers like that. Because they'd see like these realistic environments and they'd be like, "Whoa, that looks cool," which is kind of like, I don't really think that's, well, okay, there is that market because people talk about like there's like graphics wars going on all the time on social media, so I kind of get where he's coming from. But like even then, I don't think the realistic environments like, well, I guess the realistic environments did help in some capacity because Sonic Frontiers sold like more than enough to make a profit. I missed the, okay, I missed the invincibility. Hold on. But he, because they, in one of the interviews, they asked him like, why go with a realistic art style? And like, they were like, well, we thought for this new installment, like, the typical Sonic, like, the typical like cartoony aesthetic, we wouldn't go for that because that wouldn't capture a like general audience. Which in my head is like, what? That makes no sense. Like literally, like, not everybody like likes Sonic or like plays Sonic games, but everybody knows like the Sonic aesthetic. Like the original Sonic games aesthetics. Like if you say Sonic, people think of Green Hill Zone. Like that's just like an immediate thing where they think of like literally like any classic game or like adventure era game or whatever, like, but the classic games are like the most popular things. Okay, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Izuka is just like really weird about things. Sometimes I don't think he actually thinks about what he says when he says these things. Like in one Sonic Frontiers interview, they asked him literally back-to-back questions. Everybody should remember this if they watch the video. They asked him, like, what is the most requested feature in Sonic games? He said Chow Garden. They asked him, is there a Chow Garden in Sonic Frontiers? He said no. What? If it's such a highly requested feature, and you know it's been highly requested for like forever, why not? Why are you so averse to putting it in your game? That makes no sense to me. Ah yes, the best boss in Sonic Mania. Classic Sonic history even. Dare I say. Look, let me cook, okay? Fine, I'll get rid of these. Whatever. Get that down. Okay. There you go. Just a double. Here we go. I remember there was a time where you could get stuck in that little, like, boxed up area. Happened to me, like, twice. So I'm pretty sure one of my first ever, like, things I posted on Twitter was a glitch from this game. Where when you jumped, the ring sound effect, played every time you jumped. Okay, we're about to get supersonic. Unfortunately, hypersonic is not in this game. Because this game came out at a very different time for Sonic. It was a very strange time. But it was a time that I enjoyed. Whatever. I don't need to be up there anyway. Hold on. I need to get on the other path. Not the right way, Sonic. Here we go. Right, now you can go this way. Here we go. Also, I'm gonna say this right now. I have, like, pretty much only Sonic videos on this channel. I'm not planning, at least I was not planning on becoming a Sonic tuber. I still want to post other types of videos, it's just I like Sonic. So I post a lot of Sonic stuff. But I do plan on posting other stuff as well, because I like more than just Sonic, so... I just want to put that out there. Put that into the atmosphere, if you will. There you go. Got supersonic. These are, like, just as easy as the Hyper Emeralds to get, I'm not gonna lie, in this game. I don't have 50 rings, so I can't go super right now. So I'm happy T. Lopes is working on the Superstar soundtrack. In some capacity, but, like, it seems like it's going to be, like, a multi-musician project, because they're, like, because there's T. Lopes, June, and then, like, I saw there were, like, 2 other people working on the soundtrack as well. Or at least 2 songs that were in the soundtrack. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Because, like, this game, I'm pretty sure, only has music composed by T. Lopes. Why am I doing this? I'm pretty sure it only has music composed by T. Lopes, and then... It's kind of like, at least in the music department, it's kind of like Sonic 3 and Knuckles in that way. Where it's a multi-musician project. Yeah. I think it's weird that the song they used for the first ever trailer of the game, at least I think it was the first ever trailer, was Speed Jungle's song. That's such a weird choice. I mean, I guess it's kind of also like this game using Studiopolis as like its selling point. Which is kind of weird. Oh yeah, I have a code on and that makes it so that the supersonic music doesn't play because I like the music, the level music a lot in this game. What happened there? What is happening? Okay. My screen was shaking while I was in that. This boss, yeah, is not very good. You just kind of like, especially when you're Supersonic, because you just hold right and you win. But like when you're normal Sonic, it's still pretty boring, because like, you just have to like jump over some missiles, like, and then hit the blue one, and then do that over again, like 5 times. I really hope the Superstar soundtrack is really good. Cause like, man, I need a new classic Sonic soundtrack in my life. Cause I think what June is doing is he's providing like the he's providing like the yeah, there you go. I like that glitch. Providing the compositions for the music, and like making a version where it's like the Sonic 4 instrumentation, and then like other musicians are coming in and like doing their spins on them, I guess. At least that's what it seems like is happening, because a lot of songs, there's like 2 different versions in their marketing, where it's like one song, and then in like a later trailer, it's like the same song, but it sounds like vastly different. It's just the same composition. Because everybody that, like, well, not everybody, but like a lot of people don't like how Jun Sonoe does like classic Sonic styled music, because like he uses like this fake MIDI like Sega Genesis, like this fake Sega Genesis MIDI sound that like doesn't sound accurate to the Genesis at all. But like his compositions are still good, because like the songs he makes for like Crush 40 and like and made for Sonic Adventure are like good, because they use live instruments and he doesn't have to use like fake MIDI instruments. Oh yeah, they also released a Tails tube today. Which, the beginning of it made me roll my eyes, because it was like, cause it talked about Frontiers, which is not the part that made me roll my eyes, but immediately after, they were like, yeah, it reminds me, that we need to have, all this, like, stuff, had me reminiscing, and like, I wanted to talk about the past, and I was like, yeah, y'all, that's literally like, Sonic did that a lot already in Frontiers. I don't think we need more of it, but okay, I guess that's what Tails Tube is for. But I mean, like, it kind of seeped into the games, so like... And then the end of the Tails Tube, like, kinda confirmed that... I did not like the end. I won't spoil it for anybody who hasn't watched it. But all I'll say is people have had suspicions for a while about a character in Sonic Superstars, and the end of the Tales 2 basically confirmed them, like, entirely. So that kind of sucks. Like, it was kind of already obvious, but, like, I didn't just want it straight up confirmed. Alright, flying battery. Hold up, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Flying battery, let's get it. I don't really, huh. I do like how in this version of Flying Battery, the electric shield, like, I just like in general how this game uses the elemental shields. It, like, this game pretty much expands on everything Sonic 3 did, except it has, like, well, not everything. I don't know why I did that. Because it kind of reverts art style, back to, like, the older, like, Sonic games, except kind of updates them, but not in the way that Sonic 3 updated the sprites. It's more of like a, a redo of, like, Sonic 1 to CD sprites. It's not like an entirely new set of sprites for the characters. But I do like the way this game handles the elemental shields more than Sonic 3 did. 'Cause it just adds... Like, this is what I meant in my Sonic 3 episode. You try and hold up in this part, you don't hit the fans. Like, I'm holding up right now, and I can't touch the fans, but in Origins, you can run into them and get hurt. Which you can do here if you, like, fling into them, but, like, in Origins, you can just, like, go up into them, and it doesn't stop you like this game does. Oh, man. But yeah, while I was gone, well, not even just while I was gone, just in the past couple days, I've been noticing a lot of artist disrespect on social media recently. People don't respect artists enough. They love looking at artists' works, but not, like, crediting them or, like, showing any sign of respect. And it's crazy. They're getting very comfortable just disrespecting artists. And I guess they're just like Hollywood executives. Also, when I first played this game, like, the yellow ball with eyes, like, enemy here, I always thought that was a Rystar reference. I still don't know if it is or not. But it looks like Rystar's body, but without, like, the points of the star. So what's going on down here? go. There is a special stage ring up here. Oh, I missed the bully. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Oh, man. Oh yeah, another thing I saw today on Twitter was, I saw this, like, a while ago, but it, like, resurfaced today. It was, like, different voice castings for, like, a dream voice casting for Sonic. And honestly, well, there were two that I saw today. One was Yuri Lowenthal, which is, like, he voices Spider-Man in, like, the PlayStation Spider-Man games. He did Sasuke's English voice, the original Persona 3 protagonist, not the new Reload one. I'll hit the switch. But he's done a bunch of voices. And I heard, like, he'd be, like, I wouldn't hate him. But there's also another one that I saw where it was, Yuri Lowenthal, which he does, Ryuji from Persona 5. And I'm not gonna lie, I think he would be, like, the most perfect Sonic in all of existence. I meant to grab the ring. Whatever, I have enough rings anyway. Oh wait, I have a don't decrease rings mod. Whatever. I don't care. I've played this game so many times that I'd probably have enough rings to keep going by the end of the stage anyway. Even without the mod. So I don't know how I didn't notice that. I wonder what kind of skins are going to be in Superstars, like character skins, because I know that's going to be a thing. I know there's the rabbit skin, which I'm going to have, and also the modern Amy skin. Well, it's not mod, it's classic Amy and modern Amy's outfit, which I'm not gonna lie. Which outfit do I prefer? I think I prefer the colors of. This is gonna sound weird because I made a like a classic Amy redesign that kind of uses some of her modern stuff, but I think I do prefer the classic Amy color scheme. But with like, I'd prefer if it was like the classic Amy color scheme with her modern outfit. Actually, I think I don't know since I've never seen that before. So I'd have me English no zero. But I'd have to like actually like make art or whatever, or like make a sketch or something of that to actually see how that would look. But I think I could make it work. Oh yeah, this boss. This boss, man. This is what spawned Eggette. The, like, original Eggman daughter OC. Before there was an official Eggman daughter. Here we go. I think it's funny how after Sonic Mania, like, a ton of, like, sprite-based 2D Sonic fan games changed their art styles. Like, they mixed up their art styles to either be like Sonic Mania or have, like, a completely different style. Because I remember before that, that wasn't really, like, common. It would just, like, use, like, Sonic 1 or Sonic 3 sprites. There would be, like, some that would, but it wasn't as common as it is now to have, like, a more unique style in, like, 2D Sonic fan games. Because, I mean, it requires more effort, obviously, but, like, also, I don't get the point of them tossing the saw back and forth if the saw doesn't hurt you when you hit the one with the saw. I don't understand that. I never have. You. Sure. B. What is the point of coming over here? What? Oh, it's just the top path. Forgot. I forgore. To be honest, I kind of don't know what to talk about, which is surprising. Because I've usually thought of something to talk about. Because Sonic has, like, near endless amounts of stuff to talk about. Oh, I know what I haven't talked about. Also, did the saw actually hurt me there, or was that just me being stupid? But I haven't talked about the Sonic movies. I like them, but not because they're Sonic. It actually has nothing to do with because they're Sonic. Like, the movie could have an entirely different main protagonist, and I'd probably still like it. But, like, as a piece of Sonic media, I don't, like... It's not bad, it's just not, like, the Sonic I know. Which, I mean, is the kind of the point. But, like... It just doesn't, like... radiate Sonic energy. Like, it doesn't really give the Sonic vibes. Like, the most Sonic character in the Sonic movies is probably... Like, the most how they are in the games is probably Knuckles. Because Sonic is, like, nowhere near how he is in the games. And Tails is, like, almost how he is in the games, but some stuff is a little bit off. There you go. I just wanted that life. Because, like, Sonic does have some similar traits, but, like, a majority of his character traits or, like, attributes are not the same, or are handled very differently. super here, so I don't have to wait for this boss. Now it's time for the Winter Wonderland stage. Like, if I were rating it in comparison to, like... If I were rating just the characters from each, like, piece of media, like, I would have Game Sonic above Movie Sonic every day of the week. But again, that's only because it's Sonic. But, like, if it was, like, for instance, if the Sonic movie came out and it was like a Speedy Gonzalez movie, well, that'd be weird because he wouldn't be speaking any Spanish or doing anything that Speedy Gonzalez does other than run fast. But like, you get the point. Like, if it was just like another or a brand new anthropomorphic animal, like, I feel like you could just swap that out, and it'd pretty much feel the exact same. Like, hell, I guarantee you, the movie would feel nearly identical with the original movie design. Like, the writing would have probably been the same, the characterization of Sonic would have probably been the same, like... Like, the only difference is he just would have looked a little bit ugly. Like, well, more than a little bit. He just would have looked ugly. But, like, that's it. But would people love the movie as much? I don't know. Probably wouldn't have a second installment, I'll tell you that much. But, like, also, I did not like... Well, I liked the second movie, but I liked it... It has a very different feeling from the first movie. It has more Sonic-like elements, but it still doesn't feel like a Sonic movie. It doesn't feel like a Sonic movie until Sonic goes supersonic at the end. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen the movie. Came out, what, last year, I think? Was it last year? I think it was, or was it the beginning of this year? I don't even remember. The only thing I'll give the Sonic movies credit for, like in terms of character stuff, is like setting, like, because you can't convince me the Sonic movies didn't like set Sonic Team on a course to get a new writer. There's no way, you cannot convince me. Because they saw how well, like, how much people were praising the Sonic movie for, like, Knuckles' characterization. Like, they saw how much Sonic fans were praising that. They must have seen that, and then they were like, okay, well, we need a new writer then, if people don't like how he's being done in the games right now. Or, like, just character, like, just like Tails and Knuckles in general. So they did that. Also, Stardust Speedway in this game might have some of the best music tracks, might be some of the best music tracks in the game. They're just so vibey. Yeah, I think I finally figured out why I like Sonic City's aesthetic so much more than any other classic Sonic game. It's because it's just like the special stage aesthetic, but like toned down just a little bit. But like in the actual stages, just like a mixture of like really crazy shit, but also like normal stuff. What is that? What is that in the back? Is that a bomb? An acorn? What, on the bottom left, what is that? That Batara earring? Dragon Ball Z? Why are you here? What is that? That one's obviously Sonic. Go super. That's okay. That's a. Is that a harp? Or no? What is that called? Is it not a harp? Tails? I swear to. Okay. Is that Sonic 2 glitch from Origins? Okay, easy boss time. It's such a weird decision. Why have this thing be a boss? Like a mini boss. This guy was like an enemy in like one part of Sonic CD. Anyway, it's future time, baby. I think this game feels so good because you get all of like it feels so good because you get all of the classic Sonic aesthetics in one game plus new aesthetics that still feel like classic Sonic. And they're all brand new. Whereas I think that like Superstars is like I've said in previous videos, it's using like pre-existing stage environments. Like there's been, you know, a coast level in Sonic before. There's been jungle levels in Sonic before. There's been carnival levels in Sonic before. Like there's been all these levels that are in Superstars before. But like in Mania, all the unique levels are like entirely new level gimmicks that have not been used before. Except for Mirage Saloon, which there have been deserts in Sonic before. But pretty much every other one has not been used before in a classic Sonic, or just a 2D Sonic game in general. At least as far as I'm aware. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, there's also I think there's a factory, there's the Eggman base, there's like... had like all this stuff before. Then again, there are like 6 whole stages I think that we don't know what they are, so that could be where the originality comes out. I mean, well, technically they are all original, but like I mean like the stage like environment. Hello, Metal Sonic. Y'all are about to see one of the worst boss fights in this game. Honestly, probably in the entire classic Sonic gallery. Which is honestly kind of impressive that they managed that. It wasn't even like this in the original. Well, okay, it was like this. I'll tell you what part I mean that's worse when you get to it. When I say this boss fight is one of the worst, I'll tell you which part. Because this part is pretty normal. It's like standard fare. Easy. Okay, we do this. Okay, this upcoming part is terrible. In the original Mania, it was just Metal Sonic, but he becomes Neo Metal Sonic, or I think that's what he's called. Or no, Metal Sonic Kai here. But his hitbox is so janky in this version. In this, like, you can sometimes get trapped behind him, and then if you accidentally hit him while you're behind him, it'll push you off. And the area behind him, is like not solid ground, so you'll just fall off and die, and you'll have to restart over again. Thankfully, I managed to beat it. It's the first time ever that I've done this boss fight first try. Because I usually fall through him into the back and die. But in the original Mania, it was just Metal Sonic with like a spike wall behind him, and you just had to hit Metal Sonic, and it was easy, it was over, it was quick, fine. But in Sonic Mania Plus, they changed it. And they made it worse. Like, it's a cool callback to Knuckles Chaotix, but like, the actual boss fight is just worse. Mechanically. Or not even mechanically, they're like supposed to be the same, but like in terms of actual like in-game functionality, it's worse because there's like more ways for the game to mess up because the hitbox is so large. Or the hitbox is more specific. I don't know if it's more large. I mean, surely it has to be because the Metal Sonic sprite is very small. Comparison to Metal Sonic Kai. Okay, they also took out the was it Ego Raptor? The Ego Raptor Easter egg where you like did like a combination on like a D-pad combination on one of those pulleys, and when you got on a boat, it made like a Ego Raptor noise or whatever, like from one of his videos. I forgot you're supposed to get a bubble. Here we go. Go. Ugh. Oh yeah, I can moonwalk in this game, but for some reason you can't moonwalk in Origins, which is stupid. I did not know. Why did they fix that? It still boggles my mind. Why did they fix the moonwalking in Sonic 3 Origins? Like, what was the point? I remember when this game came out, it was damn near like everybody saying it was the perfect Sonic game, the most perfect Sonic game of all time. It is good. It is very good, but I don't know about the most perfect Sonic game of all time. Like, it's up there. It is definitely up there with the greats. I don't know. I have to think about it. Then again, I mean, it's not really like a high bar, because like the like actual quality control of these games of like the Sonic series has been like absolute like just not absolutely not very good at all. And this is like one of the most polished Sonic games. Tails, can you stop jumping, please? Thank you, each round. Like, the quality control for this series has been in the dirt. It has been 6 feet under since, like, forever. What was the last, like, quality-made Sonic game ever? Like, the last quality-made Sonic game... I'm not even talking about budget-wise. I'm just talking, like... I'm just talking about, like, the game, like, functions well, there are barely any glitches. Like, it's just, like, a pretty decent product in and of itself. I want to say Generations, but I think that has, like... Let's see, No, yeah, what Generations came out after Colors, right? No. Okay. The game itself is, like, very mid. But, like, in terms of, like, story and, like, art style and whatnot. But, like, actual, like, polish-wise, Sonic Lost World is, like, very polished. Like, I could not name you a single glitch in that game. Like, the spin dash thing in that game, where, like, you spin and hold, there's no way that's a glitch, because, like, that would have to be intentional, because it's in both, it's in the 3DS version and the Wii U version. So there's literally no way it can be a glitch, like, it has to be intended. Yeah. Then Forces... Is that how polished is Forces? I don't know how polished Forces is. Because, I mean, it's very hard for the game to glitch when you're barely controlling the game most of the time. But, like, as an actual standalone, like how it actually... I guess it's not, like, the greatest experience ever. Because when you're playing as the Avatar, you actually have to control your character more often. And it's, like, very weird feeling. So I'd say, like, yeah, probably Lost World is the last time a Sonic game felt like it had, like, a decent level of polish, even if, like, the ideas and mechanics that were present weren't, like, the greatest idea ever, or ideas ever, or, like, executed the best they could be. They were still very polished. Okay, so a lot of people throw around the idea of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 remakes. And my problem with that idea, also Moonwalk, okay, yeah. My problem with that idea is, first of all, guaranteed you don't want current Sonic Team working on those remakes. Um, and secondly, um, they would like absolutely butcher the art styles of both games. Like based on just Sonic Adventure DX, they would just kill the art styles. They would just butcher them to death. If Sonic Adventure DX is anything to go by. Because it's a remaster of the same game. It's just like just based on the track record of re-releases or remakes or whatever of games. Well, they haven't done remakes, I don't think. Well, technically they have with the original games, but like just with the track record they have, it's like it would not look very good. And also, if Frontiers is anything to go by, it would look very bland and boring. Walk time? Or two? I could see the Frontiers team working on a Sonic Adventure 2 remake. Because they like linear stuff. I forgot to go super before this to make the fight easier. Oh well. Do it the intended way. Get in there. Carpet bomb him. So I kinda... Thinking about Superstars again, I wanna know, like, this... Who is under the mask of Trip? Like, who is Trip? Because, like, we're obviously gonna see, like, the mask is gonna come off at some point, right? Like, or the helmet or whatever it is. Like, it's gotta come off at some point, right? But, like, I want to see how a lizard looks in Sonic. Like, in the Sonic art style. It'd be very interesting to see. I want to see if the lizard would be mono-eyed or... Well, not like kind of like Sonic or Amy or Shadow. Like, they have, like, the one eye. Or if they have two eyes like Tails or Knuckles. Ah, yes. The tornado stick. What? I just went through the... What? Okay. Alright, buddy. Buddy old pal. Even if we have had a desert stage before, this stage looks like very unique in comparison to the other desert stages that we've had. Especially Act 1. Especially Knuckles is Act 1. Oh my gosh, Knuckles' Act 1 in this game is of Mirage Saloon. I love that aesthetic. Oh man. See, this is how I imagine, like, the desert in Sonic Frontier should have looked. At least the background right here. Like, vibrant colors, whatever. Oh, but okay. Not all the colors need to be the most vibrant colors in the world, but, like, have something there. Because, like, it's supposed to be, like, a sad and, like, mysterious environment. Like, that doesn't mean everything needs to look like what just happened. Okay. Well, what in the world just happened? Okay. No music. That's very awkward. Wait, I skipped like half the level. What? Or I skipped like half the train. What is happening? Did I like accidentally like switch layers somehow? I don't know how that happened. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. It's weird not having music though. Hello. Hippie magician. Oh, music is back. Oh, I missed it. Missed it again. See, this boss fight in Sonic Superstars would be way better, because the depth perception would actually work better. At least for, like, these weird 3D jumps it does. Like, you could telegraph them way better in 3D. Like, the sideways attacks are fine. Like, you can very easily tell what's going on there, but, like, the attacks where it's, like, coming at the screen and going away from the screen are kinda weird. How many acts left, or how many zones left are... I have what? After Mirage Saloon, I have Oil Ocean. After Oil Ocean, Metallic Madness, and Titanic Monarch. So I just have 4. Yeah, 4 including the zone we're in right now. Well, technically 3.5, including what we're in right now. We're halfway through. Okay. I remember in the promotional material for this game, they would only show Act 2. And everybody was like, show Act 1, show Act 1. And now we know why they didn't show Act 1, because it was a tornado stage. Did they ever show Knuckles Act 1 in the promotional stuff? I don't remember. If they didn't, that one's kind of confusing. Well, maybe not, because it's like a unique act, so it was like, kind of like they wanted to keep it hush-hush, they wanted to keep it a surprise. And I think they can get away with doing the desert level aesthetic in this game because it's based on an unused desert level. Like, it's based on the first ever, what could have been the first ever desert level in a Sonic game, so kind of works. Just based off of the unused Sonic CD desert level. Before Sonic 3 did it. Heavy magician. Hello. What is it? Fang the Hunter now? Gonna be seeing you soon. Bean. Are Bean and Bark gonna be in Superstars? They better be in Superstars. I highly doubt they're gonna be in Superstars, but it'd be nice if they were. Alright, onto Oil Ocean. Oiliest of oceans. Oiled up ocean. Actually, what is like the chart for levels like so like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 levels in this game or the Sonic CD? So start off in Green Hill, which is Sonic 1. Stuck. Okay, we go Sonic 1, Sonic 2. What is the third? Oh wait, what is the third stage in this game? Oh wait, I'm stupid. Studiopolis. It's original. And after Studiopolis, we go Flying Battery. And that's Sonic 3. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. After Flying Battery. What's after Flying Battery again? Something you gotta remember about me. I got the goldfish of a memory, yes. I got the memory of a goldfish. Also, English likes to fail me occasionally. My English likes to fail me occasionally, as you can very clearly tell. I'm just too eager to speak. Not really. Okay, buddy. Buddy old pal. Let's see what's going on up here. I can push those? For what? It's here. Sonic is in its growing pains era right now. Where like everything is like brand new and it all is like kind of like not. What am I saying? Sonic games are like always, or just Sonic in general is always in its growing pains era. But it feels especially so right now. Because in the Sonic movies, he's literally growing up. In the games, where you have we have just like, the games are open world now, so they have to figure out what they're doing. The lore, they're like trying to fix everything. Which, I'm gonna be honest, is kind of an impossible task. Because if you change something, like, it's already broken. But if you try and fix something, it's just gonna break something else. Like, you can't fix it. Because there are already so many contradicting things that it doesn't matter how much you try and fix it, it will always be broken. Like, there's some small things that you can fix. But, like, a lot of the stuff that they're trying to fix literally just, like, can break stuff. I hate when people call this game a fan game. Because, like, yes, it is made by people who are fans of the Sonic series. But, like, do you think the people at Sonic Team can't also be fans of the Sonic series? Like, it is a game made by a company. It is a game made and, like, handled by multiple different people in multiple different studios and companies. It is just a video game that have people that are comprised of Sonic fans. Like, like if you asked people who worked on a Mario game if they're Mario fans, do you think they would say no? I bet some of them might, but guaranteed most of them would probably say they are somewhat of a fan of Mario. Also, am I stuck in invincibility music, or is there a timer even when you go into Super? I don't remember. Also, man, when Aaron Weber was the social media manager for Sonic, for just Sonic, those were some weird times, man. Strange times indeed. I don't want to go in there. Oh yes, this boss that a lot of people had trouble with on the first day. What even happened there? Okay, done with Oil Ocean. See, I told you, we'd be zooming through this game. We're schmoving through this game. We got, what, 2 more zones? And that's it? Sweet. Oh, I forgot about Lava Reef, never mind. Forgot about Lava Reef. Man. It has been a minute since I played this game. Also, I know that in an interview, Izuka said that Superstars was like they threw around the idea of making it like a 2D hand-drawn like Sonic game, which would have been amazing. But I understand why they didn't go with it because that would take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and this is Sonic we're talking about, and they don't want to give Sonic that, so sucks. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. They never fixed his sprite, the super sprite for that, which is funny. They did a bunch of supersonic sprite fixes in Mania Plus, but they never fixed that one, which is funny. Oh yeah, so on Twitter, I saw, yeah, everything's on Twitter. But this was like a couple weeks ago. They released like the carnival like zones like music, and I said I wasn't gonna listen to it until the game dropped, but I kind of just couldn't resist because I just need to hear it. And after Frontiers, I said I wouldn't like. I said I would not like look at like. I would not. What is the terminology I'm looking for? I would not prevent myself from looking at any material that they dropped for like ads and like music and like stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. During Frontiers, I stopped looking at that stuff. Like I stopped looking at all the ads and stuff, and like all the ads on all the marketing material, because I knew what I was expecting and I just wanted to play the game. But the stuff they released after I stopped like looking at all of that was stuff that I like wanted to see. So like for Sonic Origins, I mean that was just a classic collection, so I didn't really care that much. But for Sonic Frontiers, it was like, or not Frontiers, for Sonic Superstars, I started doing that again, and then I was like, no, I can't. I said I wouldn't prevent myself from looking at this stuff, so I just like ended up listening to it, and it's okay. Act 1 is definitely, I won't say better, but I like it more than Act 2. Well, it was a medley, so it wasn't like because multiple people worked on the music for the different acts. Okay, man, blow up already. That's crazy out of context. But like, and I've already heard Bridge Island and Speed Jungle. The Act 1. I don't know if I've heard Speed Jungle Act 2 before. Maybe I have, I don't remember. But I know for a fact I've heard Speed Island Act 1 because they've used it in marketing before. So... I wonder, okay, if Trip does become a playable character, does that mean they'll have skins? Because that would be interesting to see. Because from the Superstars animation, it looks like there's like a tribe. And how many tribes have had the Chaos Emeralds at this point? Like, we got the Chow. They were like the keeper of like the emeralds. Before, well, the Chow were the ancients technically. But they kept them. So then, what, after so was it like the lizards kept the Chaos Emeralds, and then the Echidnas kept the Master Emerald? Is that what they're gonna say in Superstars? Is that the... Or were the lizards after the Echidnas? I wonder. But no, that wouldn't make sense because Knuckles still exists, and if he were to guard the Master Chaos Emeralds, then he would have them. He's just a Master Emerald guardian. So, well, in the original manuals for Sonic 3, Knuckles guarded the Chaos Emeralds, but that did not stick because that was obviously not intended, because the original game has us getting back the Master Emerald anyway, and not the Chaos Emerald. Well, we do get the Chaos Emeralds, but Knuckles isn't, like, guarding them. Okay, now go to Metallic Madness. Now we're in the second to last zone. This is the one with the Sonic 1 boss, but it's like 10 times easier in this game than it is in Sonic 1. I don't remember why it is, I just remember that it is. I'll see when I get to it, I guess. Also, I guess I did say there was no correlation between Metallic Madness and Scrap Brain Zone, but that's not true. I guess they're both final levels. Or not they're both like Eggman bases. So that's my bad on that. Also, I remember on, I said I was going to make, not in one of these videos, just like, I was talking about, I was talking about making a End of Frontiers rewrite, even after Update 3, because I still wasn't, like, quite entirely sold on the ending, even though, like, it was generally, like, hype, I guess, wasn't really narratively that satisfying. Because the whole narrative was not that satisfying, so the ending didn't, like, change that much about it. But I think I'm just gonna end up doing a whole Frontiers rewrite. Then making it like a comic. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a couple ideas for how I could, I won't... For how I can make some things more... I won't say better, I'll say the way things I want them to be. The way they'll feel more satisfying to me, or like-minded people that think like me, I guess. Which again, I don't really even know what that means, I just kind of said that, but like... Okay, alright man. Alright, buddy. Sonic 1 boss time. I think I know what it is about this boss that makes it easier. I think it's because there's 5 like sections you can go into in this. Because if I'm remembering correctly, in Sonic 1 there's only 4, and this area is empty. Like this area where I'm standing right now is empty in Sonic 1, but in this one there's one there. So there's more spots for him to go, so it's easier for you to dodge because they can be more separated. He might be slower? I can't tell, but... And the second boss to this act is really easy. Wait, you can go off screen? What? How can you go off screen? Dude, T-Lopes like popped off on the soundtrack. Also, he like revealed the lyrics to this. Yeah, he revealed the lyrics to this like not that long ago. I think it was like a month or 2 ago. T-Lopes revealed like the actual like lyrics to this song on Twitter. X or whatever. Ow. Dog, do you hear this soundtrack? Like, are you listening with your ears right now? This shit gonna make me bust, bro. Gonna make me bust. I'm sorry. I've seen people, like, in recent times, like, hate on T-Lopes' music, and I just can't understand it. I don't understand the hate. I don't even understand, like, okay, well, I understand disliking maybe some of it, but I don't know, like, I'm sorry. I mean, I won't do that. Also, the Sonic movies need to incorporate more like game music. And I don't mean like specifically like actually just like take music from the games. That's not what I mean. I mean like orchestrate or like change up some stuff to like fit a larger scale. Because it is definitely possible. Number one example, the Sonic Symphony. You wanna know the mess up thing about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie? Is they had an Emerald Hill Zone track orchestrated. They had it. They used it for marketing. And it's nowhere in the movie. It's nowhere to be found in the movie. And you know what's messed up? I think I know where it would have gone in the movie if it were in the movie. It would have gone in the beginning when Sonic's like running around Green Hills and it's playing the what's it called? Like the credits song. But it would have been playing the Emerald Hill Zone song instead of Stars in the Sky, is that what it's called? And I remember I made a version. I never posted it anywhere, but I made a version of that scene with the Emerald Hill Zone like orchestrated version that they had in their marketing material, and it literally matched perfectly with the scene. Like it hit every note perfectly. And I thought originally that the credits song was just going to be in the credits. But no. But whatever. Okay, finally in Titanic Monarch. Like I said, I don't really like this stage that much, but you know, you gotta go through it, so here we are. I do think Act 2 has an interesting, setup, but what it does with it is like, kind of meh. It's kind of mid. Really, the only mid part of this game is this stage. Because everything is either taken from another game, which is good. Okay, I've never had that happen to me before. Or is original and still good. Like, still has good level design, still has good level aesthetic. I like the aesthetic of this stage. I just don't like the actual... Like, I like the art direction and, like... I just don't like the level design. Reminds me too much of Sonic 1's Scrap Brain. Oh, no. Get over there, Sonic. Okay. I was never book smart. I'm money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Fight me. Okay, we're making our way. Making our way downtown, walking fast. Running fast even. Flying fast, if you will. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making like custom art for all the thumbnails. At least I think I am. 'Cause I did one for Sonic 1. I uploaded Sonic 1 today, actually. Because by the time I upload Mania, if I did the math correctly, it'll be the 16th, which is a day before Superstars drops on the 17th. So, yeah, and I don't plan on playing Superstars like the millisecond it drops at midnight. Well, I don't know if it drops at midnight, but I was planning on just playing it the next day anyway. So I'll probably record whatever I play and then upload. If I beat the game, I beat the game. But since it's as long as Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I've never played it before, and don't know anything about the game or the level design, and can't just speed through everything, it'll probably be multiple parts. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, on my camera, I play significantly worse. Like, I'm just significantly worse at games in general when I'm being recorded. This is not something I ever knew. Until now. Yeah, do your stupid little thing. Die. Easy claps. There we go. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do my Superstars playthrough like these, like where it's just like very minimal editing, like minimal to barely like any, like to no editing at all, or like kind of like me just chilling and talking, or I'm gonna have it like kind of just like heavily edited, like a lot of meme joke. Well, I don't want to do meme joke stuff, but make it more entertaining with editing. Because I can be more like focused if I do a lot of editing. Like I can be quiet more. But I don't know. I kind of want to get better at live commentary. As you can probably tell, these past couple videos. Can you not? As you can tell, I'm like very new to this. So I kind of want to get better at it because it's a kind of content that I think I'd be more comfortable with. And the thing is, minimal edits, it makes things easier during the actual like editing process, because instead of trying to find stuff in like a 1 hour and 30-minute video and edit it all down, I can just like find, like, I don't have to find that much. I don't have to like scour around as much and look for stuff to edit together. I can just like, if I say something that's like that needs editing, I can do it, but like if it doesn't really need editing, then I can just leave it. Or like I can just leave any slow moments, because the goal isn't to get rid of any slow moments. We're just chilling, we're vibing. No? We're just talking about things. Okay, I thought it was gonna bounce me back like last time. That went away. Man. I didn't say this earlier, but when I went when I said I'd be right back at Flying Battery, I was gone for like an hour. Because I was initially actually just gonna come right back, but I figured because I had to do something that would have interrupted the video again, I might as well just like take a break so I don't have to like so I don't have to go again and make another cut. I'm just that lazy. Actually, initially I wasn't even planning on doing like custom thumbnail art for these videos. But like I used DaVinci Resolve to edit, and I was trying to export it directly to YouTube. Like I was trying to upload it directly from DaVinci Resolve. And it got like to the end and it failed to export it to YouTube as a video. So I was like, okay, well, good thing it also saves to your computer when you try and upload it to YouTube, so I can just upload it to YouTube from my computer. Which, I mean, I guess it still takes more time now because it failed to upload here, but at least I can still upload it with the edits without having to export it to my computer. Like, it'd take more time if I had to export it to my computer again and then upload it, but it was already on my computer, so that's good. But while it was uploading to YouTube, I made the thumbnail in like an hour. And then and I used an art style that was like pretty easy to do in like an hour, but also looks pretty good. So hope you like the thumbnails. I'll probably just do like the main, or not the main character, but like the new character that gets added in the game as the thumbnails for each video. So like for Sonic CD, I'll probably do Amy. For 2, I'll do Tails, and for 3 and Knuckles, I'll do Knuckles. And I don't know what I'll do for Mania. Maybe I'll do Eggman. Or I could do Mighty and Ray for Mania Plus. I don't know. Or should I do Amy and Metals? Well, it's a YouTube thumbnail, so I don't want to clutter it too much. Into the mind of an artist. Mind of an artist and a thumbnail creator. Graphic designer. Get over here. This boss sucks without Supersonic, by the way. This is a funny final boss. Such a weird final boss. Again, it's like every classic Sonic final boss. Except for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. They're all weird. Oh wait, no, this isn't this game's final boss. I forgot. I have all the Chaos Emeralds. There's like the true final boss, I guess. Which is, yeah, the Supersonic final boss. Whoa, the Phantom Ruby! The music for this stage is awesome. It even contains a sample from Fist Bump, I believe. Because they wanted to to show how this game is connected to Sonic Forces. Oh, the ring cheat applies to this fight as well. So I'm literally just never gonna die. I mean, I don't ever die in this boss fight anyway, so that wouldn't be a problem, but... Come here. All you have to do for this fight to never die is stay on the ground. You'll be fine. Because for some reason the rings like to congregate down here. I don't know why. But the rings like to float down here for some reason. Whereas if you stay up here, it's harder to grab the rings. And they're all like scattered around up there. But up here, they all like to just like come down here, which is weird. I don't know if that was intended behavior for the rings, but it's easier for me, so... Here's fist bump. One thing I'll give Sonic Forces over Frontiers is the art direction. Because I actually like how Forces looks, funnily enough. At least in comparison to Frontiers. Graphically, I'm like fairly certain it's Frontiers is like it may look better, but like the art direction, like art-wise, I think Forces sweeps Frontiers. What is up with the timer? Like spazzing out there. Yay! Save Little Planet again. I just realized, is Titanic Monarch on Little Planet in this game? I never thought about that, actually. Also, why is Little Planet here again? I never even realized that, unless that's not Little Planet and it's just another chain planet. Also, Sonic Forces pose. Oh boy. Remember when everybody thought that was like the hypest thing, and now it's like, oh. Anyway, that's Sonic, that is Sonic Mania. On my day of the week rating system, I'm gonna give it... This one's also a Tuesday, I'd say. Actually, is it a Tuesday? Yeah, it's a Tuesday. Composer T-Lopes? Oh, yes. Oh, Jun Sonoe was the audio engineer. But he wasn't, like, actually making music for the game, I don't think, right? Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know, something about this game just makes me, like, happy, you know? Oh, I never noticed that all the opening animation was animated by, the whole animation was by Tyson Hess. I always assumed he was, like, the animation supervisor and supervised it and like made the character sheets, but it just said he was the animator, like just the sole animator on it. which is really impressive, actually. But these days, he is like a supervisor most of the time, right? On like all the animated stuff they do. And he also works on the Sonic movies as character designer, or as a character designer, or the character designer. I don't know, because he's the one that changed it, changed Sonic's character design, and made Tails and Knuckles character design for the movies. Which they're okay. I like them. I mean, Knuckles and Tails are basically just they look like their game counterparts, except like they have realistic textures and like minor changes. It's funny because Sonic is the part that I like the least about the Sonic movies. It's so funny. Like the character Sonic. There are cool moments in the Sonic movies, though. I'll give them that. But I mean, that's like Sonic Frontiers. It has cool moments, but like, like otherwise, it's okay, I guess. But there's a lot of stuff that I, don't really gel with. That could definitely be improved. Hopefully, Sonic Movie 3 is shaping up to be probably the best Sonic movie out of all of them. Because if it's like how I imagine it to be, then it will be the best Sonic movie. And I really want to see Shadow's like final design, because apparently the one at the end of the movie was like a placeholder that they had, because they like reworked the supersonic model that they had, which makes sense because Shadow is like he is just supersonic, but like his colors are different. Like that is his design. He is just supersonic. Like his quills are supersonic. His body is supersonic. Except he has chest hair, like a tuft there, and like that's it. Yeah, pretty much the only difference other than colors. But I mean, yeah, since this is the last video, and the next video you'll probably see from me is like Superstar stuff. Um, I'm still not giving y'all an outro, but um, I guess I'll wait for the credits to play out. Because I want y'all to suffer more with me, and just wait through these entire credits. I don't even know if you can skip these, but I'm not going to. If you can. Because we respect the artistry of video games in this household. And all of these individuals be recognized. Jason Goonery. I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. Okay, I was not expecting that. Just... mm. I swear I already saw an IT tab. Are the credits looping? Actually, no, surely they're not. Why would credits loop? Those weird sounds? It's me drinking some water. I got a water bottle. So I don't have to go down for water every time my throat is dry. I'm leveling up. Oh man. One thing I do hope that's in the next Sonic game, 3D Sonic game, and 2D Sonic game, is more skin customization, which Superstars looks like it's doing, so that's good. Look at that Mania. How much time did I spend? Only an hour? Not even 2 hours. Wow, that's impressive. Okay, so that's Sonic Mania, everybody. Now get the fuck out of here.